been a couple of years now. I mean, I hit rock bottom in 2014, but I didn't stop in 2014. 2015, 2016, 2017, those were some difficult years also. But I just kept on. I kept on doing what I knew what was right, what I knew what was going to help me sooner or later. And I got myself free. I killed the desire. By the way, gambling's a lie. Gambling is a lie. Do you guys know that? Do you believe that? Do you believe that gambling's a lie? Jim, do you believe that gambling's a lie? By the way, I do have a proverb for today. I'll probably read it in a little bit here, Sunday. Anyways, welcome to the live interactive broadcast. I am the world's #1 problem gambling interventionist, Santos Jr. We're officially live, right? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. All we can do is be in control of this here. Right? This and this. Your self-talk and your brain talk. MMPC. So yeah, let me show you guys something here. Actually, let me see if we've been having some troubles with our Wi-Fi and so forth. But things are going good so far now. At least it's working. I mean, we could lose it all. We could lose everything. Imagine. So today's proverb, I got to read the proverb. I know some of you guys that aren't religious and stuff like that. Uh-oh, he's getting religious on us. Well, anyways, this is something that I focus on every day. If you want to get free, if you want to have some peace, if you want to have some tranquility, if you want to have some memory power, if you want to have some brain power, if you want to have some conscious awareness, I don't know, maybe you don't. 1 Peter 3:8, the proverb says, finally, be ye all of one mind, having compassion one of another, love as brethren, be pitiful, be courteous. Got to read it again. Is this the opposite of what we're seeing in the world today? Total opposite. Like total opposite. Finally, be ye all of one mind, having compassion one of another, love as brethren, be pitiful, be courteous. Now, that doesn't mean that we're supposed to just let everybody walk all over us. That felt good, liberating. Right? It's a couple of things. Let me see. Malad, let me see. So, and the thing is, I have to keep my fight every single day. Every day, because I don't know. The casinos are up to a lot of tricks. Right? The warlocks, the witches, they're up to something out there. Hey, Alejandro. So let me see. Today was a big day. Gambling day, I'm sure, for casinos and all being, and it was the start of the NFL season. Yeah. You know, it's interesting. Let me show you guys. Let me change the screen for just a moment. We're going to be here for about 30 minutes or so, 35, 40 minutes. If you have a question about gambling, anything about gambling, you want to break gambling, all I can tell you, listen, um, I can tell you this. Okay. I'm not the smartest person in the world. I wish I was, but I'm not. Some of you think I am, but I'm not, right? All I can tell you is that I've learned to kill the desire for gambling, and I've learned to overcome some trauma, some ugly traumas in my life, right? So I've learned to overcome and at least be happy, uh, work on happiness every day, because that's not an easy thing. And I can share that with those of you that are interested. That I do know. That I can tell you. By the way, gambling is a lie. Every once in a while, I got to remind myself, because I got to remind myself. I got to remind myself. Gambling is a lie. So let me see. What was it? Yeah, got a little bit of activity going on here. Do you agree that the worst thing that can happen in gambling is winning, because it keeps you inside all the time? Yeah, it's one of the worst things that can happen to people. Exactly. Yeah. It's a That's one of the tricks. Now, let me take a look at this here. Let me see if I can share the screen here with you, just to take a look, just for a minute. Um, if you can see here, let me see, Chrome tab, Chrome. Is it a Chrome tab? It looks like it's a Chrome tab. Yeah. See that? If you can see that. If you can see that. It's really interesting. They make you play with chips instead of real money, right? They make you play with chips instead of real money. Now, it used to be the slot machines used to be with the coins. And now it's like paper, right? Paper money. It's paper. There isn't a clock in sight. There's a couple of things in here that you can really look at. They give you round after round of free alcohol. Some places do that. I don't know about that. You ever gotten lost? It says here the floor is designed in a maze. I've been lost in casinos. You ever been lost in a casino? I've been lost a couple times. I've been lost looking for people in a casino. I got lost looking for myself in the casino. I think that's the reality, isn't it? Yeah, I did. Eventually, I got lost looking for myself in the casino. It's crazy, man. But so uh sucks that betting is now legal. Well, you just gotta walk away from it. You just gotta walk away from it. You gotta draw energy from places that can help you to become stronger in your self-talk. You see, that's the trick to all of this. I finally realized that the trick to all of these things, even gambling, yeah, I journal, right? I talk about journaling, and journaling is big. You know, reading a book is a tool. Even exercising, for your brain. But the thing that I'm really looking at more and more these days, and I talk a little bit, I think about it in the red book, is self-talk. Uh, the way that you're talking to yourself, the way, really, the way that you talk to yourself when you're by yourself, when you're around other people, when you're going through good times, when you're driving your car, when you're sitting in your office, or you're just walking through the park. has a lot to do with everything that you're going through right now. You know what else they do? They give you a free bagel toast. I tell you, having technical difficulties, that's the problem. Anyways, I'm not going to be here too much longer, but I appreciate those of you that are asking here. I'm trying to see some. Yeah, we did get cut off. Yeah, it's technology, Wi-Fi. Either that or YouTube is not. Is either that or YouTube's not having it with me. Nick, the worst thing is taking someone's last dollar. That's got to be the most demoralizing thing. Yeah, exactly. It's crazy, man. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Good to see you too, brother. Yep. Hey, we got to get together on that idea, man. Got to remind you of the invention, the manufacturing company. So Jim says, why? Let me see. Why do we worry so much? Is it natural? Animal? It's the. We all have like a. What is it? It's like that line that they put in the hospital. What do they call that? It's like we're all getting the drip. Everybody's getting a little bit of a drip, right? Drip, drip, drip. What do they call that? They plug in that line and then they give you a drip, 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 drip. It's causing people to just, yeah. In fact, some of the animals get along better than us human beings sometimes. You notice that? The animals are doing better in some areas. Yep. So I wanted just to bring that up because, I was just thinking the other day, I wonder what the casinos are going to be coming up with now. I mean, they're already coming up with all kinds of stuff, right? Like marketing very early on. They're no longer marketing to the senior citizens. They're marketing very early on to younger people. And a lot of things are not going to be obvious, except to the person that is looking for it. Then it will be obvious. Winning is going to be a deception because you're not going to continue to win anyways. You won't continue to win, but it'll feel like that. I mean, I never made $1 million. I probably lost $1 million in 32 years. I never made $1 million. Maybe I won $4,000, a big jackpot, right? 4,000. But in 32 years, you would think in and out of 32 years. I didn't gamble for 32 years straight. It was kind of a combination of in and out. But still, you would think that in those 32 years, I would have had the freaking chance and opportunity to win $1 million. But I didn't. So to me, gambling's a lie. Gambling's a lie. Yeah. I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me, Philippians 4:13. And I even left my training manual. We went on a 5-mile hike today. I even left my training manual and my keys, man. That was it's been a while since I've done about a 4 to 5 mile hike. It's been rough, a little rough today. But anyways, we got through it. Tomorrow I got to go pick up my stuff so I can go back to my training. But yeah, self-talk is the big thing. Self-talk. You know, what we say to ourselves in the morning, what we're saying to ourselves throughout the day, what we're saying to ourselves right now. What are you saying to yourself right now? What's your self-talk right here? What are you saying to yourself right here on this program? What is your self-talk? See, we're doing this constantly, and we don't realize, man, we can damage ourselves really bad. If we're not careful, we can damage ourselves with our own self-talk. I mean, really damage ourselves to the point of like driving yourself crazy, you know, that kind of stuff. So we have to be very, very conscious. We have to be awake. We have to know right here what's going on. What am I saying to myself? Santos, what are you saying to yourself, man? Get it together. Get it together, man. What are you saying to yourself? You ever have one of those days? Yes. Yeah, that's the here. That was it. Yeah. Yeah, you do. You know what? You turn into a different person in the casino, don't you? I know I used to. When I look back, hindsight is 2020. When I look back, I can see a different a different a different animal in the casino. But when I look back, I can see myself, wow, man, I would turn into a different person. In fact, I was already a different person even outside the casino because your brain gets rewired, right? All the tricks. And then when you're sitting in front of the slot machine, your eyes are going like this, right? You're in front of the slot machine, your eyes are going like this, or the roulette table or the cards. Your eyes are going like this and everything's going like this. You know, you got all this movement going on, and then it's all in your brain rewiring you, man. It's all rewiring you. And you there, it's like you're getting the drip, right? The IV. Drip, 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 drip. And next thing you know, you're taking over, man. Remember that movie? It was called Aliens. Was it Aliens? Anyways, the aliens came in and they were taking over, man. They were like this, just taking over, kind of like gambling does. Just kind of takes over. All right. So what do we do about these things if we know? I don't like to gamble, but there's one thing I'm willing to bet on, and that's myself. There you go. Right on. Bet on yourself. That's the best bet, right? Even that's a gamble because tomorrow's not promised. So anything that we do is kind of a gamble, really. There's all kinds of news out there about all kinds of stuff. We're hearing it, right? Jim, Nick, Malad, Rouse. See, what is it? Rouse? And then there's H. Hey, there's Alejandro. Sucks. Oh, no, we didn't. Alejandro might have left the room. I'm not sure. Let me see. By the way, if you got a question, you got a concern, you got something that you want to touch base with me on, maybe on a more personal level, there's the link right there. You're welcome to send me an email. I'm going to be here for about maybe another 10 minutes or so, possibly another 10 minutes, maybe. Depends. It looks like we've got I appreciate all of you joining here. Guy with a camera. So, let me see if I can find this thing. The tricks. Little games. They start you out with little games. But time, it is. It's like, it's so important for us to understand a lot of this that goes on in this world of trickery, because a lot of people are out there in the world tricking people too. You know what I'm saying? It's not just casinos. There's a lot of people out there in the world trying to trick. They're trying to get at your money. They're trying to get at you. They're trying to get at your, information. So a lot of this stuff that we can learn, by the way, gambling is a lie. Gambling is a lie. I might have forgotten to say that. You got to be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. I might have said that earlier. Maybe I didn't. But you got to be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. That's the truth today, more than ever. And your self-talk. I got to, again, we got to remind ourselves here on this broadcast before it's over that we have to really just focus big time on self-talk, because if we don't, if you don't, you'll go downhill very fast. You'll go downhill very fast. A lot of people talking negative, self-talk. And, it's easy to talk. It's easy to talk positive and motivational and all that stuff in front of people. But how are you doing it by yourself? You know what I'm saying? In the morning when you wake up, 15-minute mornings, breakfast of champions. How's your self-talk? How's your self-talk when you stubbed your toe? When you got getting in the shower and you banged that one really, really hard, nice and tight right there, you banged it on the shower. You know what I'm talking about? Or maybe an elbow. How is your self-talk right there? I'm not joking here. I'm telling that this is the truth. You have to have a grip on this thing in the shower. A friend of mine tripped on a stair. He tripped on the stairs. He probably fractured his ankle, but maybe his ego wasn't allowing it to happen or whatever. But I was listening to some of the self-talk. I remember my self-talk when I was coming home from the casino. You remember your self-talk when you were driving home from the casino after you got busted, right? You done got a speeding ticket by the CHP, and then you went to the casino and you got busted there too. You lost like three times, and now you're on your way home. What is your self-talk like when you're driving home down that 45-minute drive or whatever? Maybe it's an hour and a half. Anyhow, we gotta wrap it up here in just a moment. But the floor is designed as a maze. They restrict your views to the outside world, obviously, and there's no clocks. You're the clock. There's no clocks, so you're the clock. You got clocked. That's just no pun intended there. Anyways, don't bust my chops, man. I'm just trying to be funny a little bit on a Sunday night, man. We're getting ready to start the week, Monday. Come on now. Let me see if I can get some music so we can wind down here. Anyways, I appreciate all of you guys for joining me here on the broadcast tonight. I apologize. I will probably be coming on this week, maybe Wednesday. I'm not too sure. We're doing a lot of more videos. But I mean, if I get more messages saying, hey, Santos, come live on Wednesday or something like that, I may come back. If not, it's just going to be a Sunday roller. All right? A Sunday roller, man. What is it? Gambling. Gambling is just another corporation designed to take a large amount of money from. My brother said it's the best. It's the best people in the casinos go to school and are trained to beat you. Yeah, it's it's a business. It's a big business, and there's a lot of. Sadly, there's a lot of deception. I mean, that's why I say. Oh, I might have forgotten to say this. Did I? Maybe not. Gambling is a lie. We're not broadcasting Facebook tonight either. The next broadcast that I do will be Facebook and YouTube. Gambling for 14 years and never once hit any jackpot over $4,000. Yeah. Isn't it something? You would think, man, come on. Where's the money? Toby Maguire, where's the money? I don't care for it at this point. You know what I'm saying? I don't need it anymore at this point. I mean, if they want to send me a check for something that happened years ago, I'll gladly accept it. But I'm not going. I'm not sitting. I'm not making love to the slot machines anymore. Sadly. Yeah, there was those days where I would sit there and make love to the slot machines for many hours. Sit there for many hours and the wheels would spin. Anyways, that's what it is. Yeah, how can we be strong each day, Jim? I'll tell you how right here. Self-talk, man. One of the best ways that we can be strong each day is right here. Anybody that's watching this broadcast right now, if you walk away from this broadcast right now, just remember this. Your self-talk is your ticket. Your self-talk is Yes, I talk about mind, mouth, power, congruency, right? But your speech, what you say to yourself, your words. I remember I call this electronic affirmations. I remember I wanted to change my life so bad. I wanted to change I wanted to change. So I would record myself on the phone. I remember I had Android phones and I would record myself, but I would record myself in a futured state, like a futured state, like a whole different person. And I would listen to that over and over. And I remember I had this job where I was driving a lot of miles. And when I worked for Sears, I started doing that for Sears. Was I doing that for Sears too? I don't know, maybe not. But the thing is, I started using my own words. That's what I did. I would listen to a lot of these audio, right? The Napoleon Hill, Maxwell Maltz, Zig Ziglar, Les Brown, Anthony Robbins, many others, who's Dean Graziosi, Brian Tracy, Jim Rohn, many, many others. But then I said to myself, why don't I just record my voice? And I remember I did that. I recorded my voice and I would listen to it over and over and over. And I've actually become the person that I recorded in those. I wish I would have had that audio. That I wish I would have had that phone. It was probably the phone that I got into an accident with down there in Fremont in the Bay Area. But anyways, it helped. No, it wasn't the phone. That wasn't the phone. But it did help. All right, my friends, we've come to the end of the hour here. I appreciate all of you guys hanging out with me. I see that there might be a question or two. We're getting ready to wind down. I thank those of you that support. By the way, gambling is a lie. If I support you in some way, if I help you breathe better, if I help you get peace, if I help you feel stronger, if I help inspire you to inspire yourself, right? I'm not here to motivate you or just inspire you. I'm here to do that so that you do it to yourself. You start catching on and you start doing it to yourself. We can't become dependent on other people to motivate us and inspire us, right? Sometimes we need somebody to give us a word. But we got to get to that place where this is big right here, man. This is big. Self-talk. Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go. Gotta leave this world behind and face the truth. All right. Going down. A few more minutes. Thank you guys for hanging out. I should be going live. Check out the videos. Share the videos. Comment on the videos. Check out the channel. Soldiers of Self-Mastery. Come on. Self-talk. Learn some good tricks. Tomorrow morning you'll wake up and you'll be talking to yourself. Hey, good looking. Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? Or whatever. Whatever you want to say to yourself. I usually get up and say, one of the first things that I say to myself in the morning is, for God has not given me a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. For God has not given me a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. And of course, I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ. And more and more and more stuff I can go on. I can repeat all kinds of stuff, but that's what you do. Get up in the morning, self-talk. God bless you. There, thank you guys. Malad, appreciate the support. Jim, appreciate the support. Jim, Alejandro, Felix, appreciate the support, man. I'll see you guys enjoying a Monday, a powerful Monday. Nick Castellano, we'll be catching you, my friend. You see how it misses? There we go. And is there anybody else on the broadcast? The Invisible Man and the Invisible Woman. We're going to hang out for just a little bit here, just a few more minutes here. Guy with the camera. Didn't get any trolls tonight. I did get a little bit of an interference, but that's good. That's good. That's okay. That's alerting. We are heroes tonight. You see the numbers go down. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for just being yourself and working on self-talk. I'll see you guys at the top on the inside of my very next one, my friends. Making every day super fantastic and terrific in spite of and because of. From the top of my heart.